Hey, I'm just doing a little video message in response to one of the things that I've noticed recently is people sometimes are grieving, and that can be due to lots of different reasons. But today I'm going to talk about grief in the loss of somebody that you care about. And it takes courage. It takes real courage to grieve and to embrace how much we care sometimes. There's some people, when they pass, it's like, oh, they've been a bit of a thorn in our side and we might not care for them so much. And that's one thing, and that's a whole topic that we're not going to talk about today, but I'm going to talk about the ones that we really care about. And it takes courage to be able to go and see somebody at the hospital. It takes courage to go or pick up the phone and go, hey, I heard some bad news. And everybody on both sides of the spectrum handles it different. The person that's getting ready to transition will handle it differently than maybe their neighbor or their sibling or whatever. But for us, if we're the one that's losing somebody close to us, I think the biggest thing is, and I speak from experience, is for us to be really present for ourselves, but also present for that other individual. And it is a great opportunity to appreciate them and the times that you've had together with them and who they were in your life and how much they meant to you. Because so often you may not have that opportunity to express that. And what can happen when you don't get to express it is then there's the wish I had of, should haves, or maybe that even in itself gets ignored and gets stuffed down. And there are some sayings, if you don't deal with it, it'll come back up and meet you another time. So I just really invite people to be able to be available for others that are in that time of transition, and at the same time really practice kindness towards yourself. And what is it that you need to take care of yourself? It's also an opportunity to really recognize how we feel about death. And I know I've been there. So when I'm talking to you about these things, it's because I'm speaking from personal experience, and it can be a real gift as well. And it can be a real place of just privilege to be with somebody when they're getting ready to pass over. And if you're at the other side of the country and you aren't able to be with them, then find a way, maybe your imagination, and imagining that the two of you were doing something that you enjoyed together. And what would that be like? And maybe you might want to write them a letter. You might want to have a phone call. You could create a video for them. There's so many different ideas. And also just in asking ourselves, what does death mean for me? Where did I get my beliefs around death? Are there maybe more possibilities than what I've even considered? And that can be really, really helpful as well, because it's really a personal situation. So I share just those ideas and recognize that grief is something that can pop up at any time, and each grief, each loss can be different at different times, whether it's your animal or friend or a loved one or not such a loved one, So I just share those ideas with you. Let me know if this resonated or not, or what was your key takeaway, or what you would like to see more of. And until then, have yourself a great day. Bye.